everybody, and welcome back to the world of Fandom Fights. I am your host, the King Caleb Coho, back again for another great Round 2 matchup in the Summer Series Singles Tournament. And here to call this match with me, as always, is the lovely Tim, the Hulk McCullough. How are you doing, Tim?
Yes, I am here. I am excited for multiple reasons. I will start off by saying Nicholas Twohig, beautiful man, great beard, love the guy, and yeah, so I have a lot of great feelings for him. However, Jacoby is easily my favorite person in this tournament right now because his last match was epic, and I had so much fun watching it. Just his last few matches in general, actually. Jacoby's been on a little bit of a hot streak. He got that KO against Mark, and then the win over Boatman, which even though he was the higher ranked, I think a lot of people had Boatman winning that match, and Jacoby pulled out. In my opinion, best match of round 1.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of stuff going into this match. I think that I believe Nick is the 4 seed and Jacoby's the 5 seed. So
tight matchup.
It's going to be a tight matchup. I'm really looking forward to it. What are your thoughts?
I'm experiencing a little deja vu because we saw this match earlier this season, pre-tournament. We saw Nick and Jacoby play once already this season in the road to the title, the first part of the season. So this rematch, it was a very tight match the first time those two played. Very, very close. It's going to be very interesting to see how they do in the rematch. I'm ready to see what they can do. I think that's enough from us. We'll go ahead and hear what these two have to say right now in promos.
All right, what up, losers? Yes, that's right, I'm back. I said it last time. If I had won another match, it would have gone straight to my head. And guess what? It did. I am now the best Fandom player in existence. After my completely dominant, totally not lucky, absolutely through a sheer force of knowledge, I conquered and destroyed Boatman, and now I'm coming for Twohig. Because I am just the greatest now, because it's facts. Like, nothing is ever going to get in that way or stand or change that fact. So now I'm basically Twohig. I'm the second coming of Twohig. I'm 3-hig, as you say. So that's it. It's whatever. I didn't even need to study that much for this match because I know I can take this punk down because obviously I'm great now. So yeah, well, let's just get to it. I got a new leather jacket, which is pretty cool. Doesn't fit me because it's my wife's. But that doesn't matter because it's still cool looking and still totally rad. So let's do this.
I hate playing Jacoby in these things. Like, me and Jacoby have like the unspoken history through these leagues. Like, we started where we probably didn't like each other. Now I really like him. I hate that he joined a stupid faction. I really do. That he joined a stupid faction, then he joined another stupid faction. So that just makes me a little bit upset. But Twohig, I need you to win today. I need you to win. I need a Tim versus Twohig final, and you have to beat Jacoby. My dog also agrees, so that means something. Twohig, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. Jacoby made me giggle. I love playing Jacoby, and I also hate playing Jacoby. I've said it before. I think if there's anyone ranked below me, so I'm the 4. If there's anyone ranked below me that could potentially upset me, I think it's Jacoby. So I'm definitely not taking this match lightly. But the dude put on a leather jacket that was clearly too small for him, and I was going to say something, but then he beat me to it. So who knows what's going to happen with him? But I'm excited to be here, Cody.
There won't be you'll need a sword and torch to beat Twohig tonight. Let's go.
Well, Tim, I think promo of the year has been decided here tonight. Everyone pack it up, go home. It was won by a jacket 2 sizes too small on Jacoby Bancroft. Great fire promos here today. Tim, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I really enjoyed him. Jacoby always makes me laugh. He makes me smile during his promos. Always good stuff. I can't tell if he actually wants to win the match though or not, based on his sarcasm. But I mean, hey, it's gonna be a good one. I can already feel it in my bones.
Absolutely, but with that, we'll go ahead. We'll get right into round number 1 and bring in our players. Round number 1 works like this. You're each going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different areas within the realm of Fandom Fights. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge. Rule any questions as we get into round number 1.
I had to take it off because I would have definitely have ripped that jacket. So
You won an award over it anyway. We're good. All right, we'll go ahead. We'll get right into it with your first question, which comes in the category of Marvel. What was the first X-Men universe film that the character of Wolverine did not appear in? It's a brain teaser, Tim. We're starting out the gate with a thinker.
Sure.
Sure.
When are you dyeing your hair back? I thought you were dyeing your hair back this summer.
I am in about 3 weeks. I will return as a beautiful blonde man. Strike the beautiful. 5,
Gotcha.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Jacoby. We will start with Nick.
Deadpool?
And Jacoby.
New Mutants?
We're looking for Deadpool. We are still waiting for the arrival of New Mutants. But
If you don't know the answer, at least he put something funny that makes him laugh. All right, next question is in the category of DreamWorks. Who voices Moses in The Prince of Egypt?
Do you know they are turning this into a Broadway musical?
Is that true?
That is true. And it is pretty dope from the music. So.
Oh, it already happened?
Well, yeah, they released the soundtrack and everything for it now, so it's coming whenever the world opens again.
Cool. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jacoby.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That's incorrect, Nick.
That's really weird.
Well, both of you are incorrect. The correct answer is Val Kilmer.
Batman himself, Val Kilmer.
We're not so different, you and I, Nick.
That was strange.
That was very freaky. All right, your third question comes in the category of Planet of the Apes. What year saw the release of Battle for the Planet of the Apes? Oh man, what a freaky occurrence we had there.
Yeah, it's happened a few times, and again, always makes me laugh when multiple people put the wrong guess or whatever.
The same wrong guess, at least.
Yeah,
it's insane. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nick.
I don't know. I said 1982.
That's incorrect, and Jacoby.
1973.
That is correct, and we have a tie game, 1-1.
All right. Next question is going to be in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek Generations, whose promotion are the crew celebrating on the holodeck? Both raced to the board on that one, Coho.
If you could use a holodeck to do anything, what would you use it for?
Go back to the movie theater.
I agree. That's a very bittersweet answer.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Jacoby.
Really hope point. Worf.
And Nick.
War.
Both are correct.
Rat 2-2. As we go to your fifth question in the category of YA dystopia. In The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 1, who attacks Katniss at the end of the film? This movie is a snoozer.
Yeah. This is one of those movies where I saw it in the theater and I was like, yeah, yeah. And then I went back and saw it again and I went, oh.
I don't like the book that this is based on either. Like the last book is just not for me.
I don't read the books.
4. I don't read either. 3. I don't know why I lied. 2. 1. I'm illiterate. Pens down. We're going to start with Jacoby.
PETA.
And Nick.
PETA. Red.
Both correct. 3-3 going into the sixth question.
Yes, the question is in the category of Rocky. In Creed 2, what European city do the Dragos live in at the start of the film?
Ooh, the city.
Jesus.
Exclamation of Jesus was just given to here today.
Jesus Callisto.
I hear Jesus and I think Quintana. Does that tell you what my favorite movie is?
2, 1. Pens down, Nick.
I'm not sure. I said Kiev.
Ooh.
And Jacoby.
That's a good guess. I guess Ukraine.
Kiev is correct.
But Kiev is the city.
Yep.
In Ukraine. So we need it. All right, 4-3, Nick. As we get to the seventh question in the category of Pixar. In Cars 3, what is the name of the rival race car voiced by Armie Hammer?
Oh, man.
If you're Armie Hammer... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead. You're sounding more interesting.
I was gonna say, if you're Armie Hammer and you just lost the opportunity to play Batman, and Pixar calls, says, "Hey, we want you to be a fucking car." Do you take this answer or no?
4, 3, 2,
Is it the
1. Pens down. Go to Jacoby
Kind of looks like it. Jackson Storm.
and Nick.
Jackson Storm?
Both are correct.
5-4. Get to the 8th question, Tim.
Yes, it is the category of Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. In Rogue One, Krennic visits Vader on what planet? That's a cool name, Krennic. You okay?
Yes.
Okay, you were like
I have
sucking
to-
on your marker.
I have to turn off notifications on my profile picture, apparently. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Yikes.
1. Yep, yikes. Pens down. We're going to start with Twohig.
Mustafar.
And Jacoby.
Mustafar.
Correct. All right, 6-5. Let's get to the next question, your penultimate question, in the category of Worlds of DC. In Justice League, who plays Deathstroke?
Oh,
That's a cool name. Deathstroke.
Deathstroke is something I would never like to have. That doesn't make a lot of sense. It's also a bad joke.
Gonna be a
I'm going to try and run this back for the next round.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jacoby.
I love this guy. Joe Manganiello.
Nick.
Joe Manganiello.
Joe Manganiello is correct.
Yeah, so Nick is correct in that one.
I'm just happy I knew it. So
Words are a bitch.
Okay, so Nick is up 7-5 as we get into the final question of round number 1, which is in the category of Jacoby's favorite category, Middle Earth.
God damn it.
In The Return of the King, when Pippin touches the Palantir while everyone is sleeping, who is the only other character to touch it before Gandalf covers it up?
So it's not Gandalf.
I don't know anything about this movie.
Did you understand any of the words I just
all
said?
the words said were just, it's all Greek to me, Tim. It's all Greek to me.
Greek, wow. What a language.
What a language.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Jacoby, question mark?
Eowyn.
And Nick.
I feel like Aragorn kicks it away or something.
Aragorn is the correct answer.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, so at the end of round 1, Nick is in the lead 8-5, but anything can happen as we get to round number 2, which works like this. This is our lovely wheel round. You're just going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being only worth 1. You can spin away from the category lineup, but you are stuck with every land on the second time. Ceiling is available in this round. It is alive, so look alive. 3 repeats for the entire match and challenge rule. Any questions? Let's get round 2.
The categories you guys can spin on tonight's wheel are going to be as follows: YA dystopia, quotes, Pixar, Marvel, Star Trek, scores and soundtracks, Disney live action, and Middle Earth. So having heard that, Nick and Cody, are you going first or second?
Release dates are not on the wheel, correct? Okay.
I forgot all those categories. Is there any way you can share your screen or
No.
I can do that 100%. I would love to. I would love nothing.
I would
more.
say second, just a heads up with
Okay.
hearing what was said.
That's what I was thinking.
So again, the list is YA, quotes, Pixar, Marvel, Star Trek, scores and soundtracks, Disney live action, and Middle Earth.
I say we go second.
Yeah, we'll go second.
Okay. So this is going to be the spin for Jacoby.
All right.
Lands on Marvel.
Ooh. That's kind of fun.
Oh, you don't need to bring me in. He's got an idea of what
He was here. I appreciate you, Jay. Let's risk it for the biscuit. Let's spin again.
All right, risking it for the biscuit, as Jacoby says. And it lands on Spinner's Choice.
Risk paid off.
So again, the categories that you can choose from are YA dystopia, quotes, Pixar, Marvel, Star Trek, scores and soundtracks, Disney live action, and Middle Earth.
How crazy would it be if I chose Middle Earth? But I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I had this idea going into it. I'll take Pixar.
Okay. So I will give you your questions in Pixar. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, your first question. In The Incredibles, what is the real first name of the superhero known as Frozone?
Lucius.
That is correct for 1 point.
2 points.
2 points.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2 points. I'm drunk.
I sense teammate
not
bias.
No. All right, your next question. What Pixar film has Diane Keaton as the voice of the mother to the main character?
Yeah, right? Yeah, Brave.
That is incorrect. Nick, chance for the 2-point steal.
Oh, it's one or the other. You said to the main character? I think I need you to repeat the question, please.
Okay, that'll be Nick's first repeat. And the question again. What Pixar film has Diane Keaton as the voice of the mother to the main character?
Just saw this somewhere.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Inside Out.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Finding Dory.
Inside Out, Nick.
You said right.
All right, next question. For the record, both of those are multiple choice options.
Sure.
Okay.
Next question for Jacoby and Pixar. In Toy Story 4, which toy does the store's cat swallow?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Duke Kaboom, B, Giggle McDimples, C, Forky, or D, Bunny.
Giggle McDimples.
That is correct for 1 point.
There were too many vowels in there for me to try to.
All right, your fourth question in Pixar. In Coco, what is Coco in relation to Hector?
His daughter.
That is correct for 2 points.
I was like, there's right.
All right, and your final question in Pixar. In Up, what badge does Russell earn at the end of the film?
Assisting the elderly.
That is correct for 2 points.
Would you also have accepted the Ellie badge?
You
should have. I think both are. One's unofficial.
Sure. We'll say sure just to avoid conflict as we get to Twohig's round number 2.
Before Jacoby comes in.
Jacoby has the lead.
12. One day we'll spin and not somebody else gets spinners. One time we'll do this.
12-8.
All right.
God's my favorite, Nick. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. You're going to get opponent's choice.
I'm well aware.
Nick, this is your spin. It lands on Star
God
Trek.
damn it.
Go.
But it wasn't opponent's choice. Should we go again?
Yeah, we need to probably risk it so we get screwed out of this. No, let's take it.
We'll take Star Trek.
All right. Your round number 2 category, Star Trek. All right, Nick, your first question. Who shares a table with Gwynyn at the wedding in Star Trek Nemesis?
It's pronounced Guinan, but...
Guinan. Thank you. Trying my best.
Five, 4.
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Beverly, B. Worf, C. Data, or D. Georgie? Data. Why does I always do this?
What was the last one?
Geordie.
Worf.
As incorrect. Jacoby, the chance for the 1 point steal.
Okay, the options one more time, please.
Absolutely. Your options are A. Beverly, B. Worf, C. Data, or D. Geordie. And
Having that conversation. Is it Data?
that is also incorrect. Looking for Geordie. Geordie Forge.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, your second question in Star Trek. What is the name of the female Klingon who is killed at the start of the search for Spock?
Jesus. Holy deep cut. Multiple choice.
Your options are A. Valkyris, B. Lursa, C. Vixis, or D. Duras.
She put two in there that I was thinking. It's one or the other. Valkyris.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question in Star Trek. How many movies does the Vulcan character Savik appear in?
Savik, you said?
Correct.
Okay. 3.
That's correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question in the category is Star Trek. Which of Kirk's crew figures out that Krall is Edison in Star Trek Beyond?
Uhura.
That's correct for 2 points and the lead. And your last question in the category of Star Trek. What does Ange say she never learned to do in Star Trek Insurrection?
You're really good with pronunciation.
I'm having
swim.
That's correct for 2 points. It is a rough time when you try to pronounce Star Trek, but we got through it. Nick, you're in lead 15 to Jacoby's 12 is getting round number 3, which is the betting round. It works like this. We're going to give you the category. You are going to tell someone what you want to bet between 0 and 2 points. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. If you bet 0, please answer for stats purposes. Any questions as we're getting round number 3?
No.
All right. Then your first category you can bet points on is Star Trek. How many points would you like to bet on Star Trek?
Can I get a score update? Sorry.
15 to 12.
I want to swing.
I'll make the decision if you're not sure.
No, but I would like to swing if you feel comfortable with it, because I don't know what could come down, and I don't want a scenario like last night. So
Okay.
we're gonna hit when we can hit, and we're gonna miss when we can. So.
Okay.
All right. We will get bets starting with Nick
2.
and Jacoby.
I guess 0.
All right, your question, the category Star Trek. What is the name of Admiral Marcus's ship in Star Trek Into Darkness?
Star Trek.
Star Trek is not my friend today. I'll tell you that.
It's never my friend, let me tell you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stats only, go to Jacoby.
The Red Velvet Cake.
That is incorrect, Nick.
The Vengeance.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right, so it is now 17 to 12 as we get to the next question, Tim.
Category that you guys will be betting on for your second question is DC, regular DC.
I'd say you can lay off this round. If you want to bet something, go for it.
What's the score? Sorry.
17 to 12.
Sorry. I'm really bad at remembering what you said like 3 seconds ago.
You either can bet something or you don't have
We're
to bet something.
Yeah, we're up by 5 at this point. So, I mean, you can. Go for it.
Okay.
I trust you. Don't go too big, though.
I trust you, but don't do this. But you can if you want to.
I
But
trust him to bet 1, but I don't trust him to bet 2.
You're telling Jacoby your secrets.
All right.
We're good?
We're good.
Okay, let's get bets starting with Nick.
I said 1.
All right, Jacoby.
big 2 points.
Okay, your question. In DC, in the Lego Batman movie, who asks Batman to take the Justice League's picture at the Fortress of Solitude? I like this movie.
I like this movie too. It's a good time.
It is a fun time. I saw it many times in the theater. Cody hates this movie. Will he hate it more after this question? Who knows? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will go to Nick first.
Is it The Flash?
And Jacoby.
Superman.
The Flash is the correct answer. So Nick gets a point. Brings his total up to 18. Jacoby with that miss goes down to 10. He bet 2, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. No.
18-10 as we get to the third question, which is the category of Disney live action. How many points would I bet on Disney live action?
Game over. 0.
Uh-oh.
No, I want to put 20.
Game over. 0.
Okay.
Skip. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We'll get bets starting with Nick on this one.
0.
And Jacoby.
Big 2 points.
All right. Your question in Disney live action. Who directed the BFG?
Oh, yeah. Time for the comeback.
I don't like this movie.
I don't either.
This movie was not fun to watch.
Snooze.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go to Nick.
Steven Spielberg.
Jacoby.
Steven Spielberg.
Correct.
That's correct. All right. There's a yep.
So
we're still in it. We're still in it.
We are? No, we're not.
There's a 6-point swing, and there's only 2. Yeah, and an 8-point swing. You're right. Okay. All right. Okay. So the next category you guys will be able to bet points on is going to be scores and soundtracks.
Cody, what should I do?
Okay. Points starting with Nick
0.
and Toby.
2 points.
All right. Your question is: in Birds of Prey, what character sings "It's a man's world"?
This movie rocked.
Did you say the movie rocked?
Rocked. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It exists.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nick for stats.
Black Canary.
Jacoby.
Black Canary.
Both are correct.
4-point swing, 4-point game.
We're still playing?
So yeah, last question technically. All right. So we move on to the last question you can bet points on in the match. James Bond. How many points you want to bet on James Bond?
Do you want to go to sudden death or do you want to win it right now?
I think I'd be good in Sunday.
Oh, that's a good idea. We're going to bet 0. Okay, bye.
Come on, Twohig. Let's make this tournament epic. How awesome would it be if you earned that win that way, you know?
I would be disowned from my current faction. Probably from my apartment as well.
All right, points starting with Nick.
0.
Jacoby.
Your landlord is listening to the walls like, oh, how many points he betting?
Yeah.
All right, your question in the category of James Bond. What is the first and last name of the main villain played by Matthew Almric in Quantum of Solace? Is it Almric? Words are hard, man. Names are hard.
Amalric, yeah, I think that's the name.
Did I say that right?
Last name?
First
Yeah,
and last.
First and last.
These movies also piss me off. 5,
This one pisses me off.
3,
This is a bad movie.
1. Nick.
Dominic Green?
Jacoby.
Mr. Green?
And your winner, Nick, the name Twohig. The answer was Dominic Green. Dominic Green. What a match, Tim.
Yes, what a match. I mean, what can we say? Jacoby played again, like lights out, like he always does. Like it just that one question, that DC question didn't work out for him, and that kind of was the swing that made it happen. Had he hit that, probably would have gone on, got more points because he knew a couple of those other answers. So, yeah, it's just kind of the way that it falls. But I think both players played really well tonight. This was a good match.
Absolutely, but we'll go ahead. We'll get post-match interviews. You know what, Tim? How about you take post-match interviews?
Yeah, you seem a little spacey. I'll take care of these. I'll start off with our winners tonight, the Mr. Twohig and Cody. Twohig, you won. You beat Jacoby again. How you feel?
I feel great. I also feel sad. I don't like hurting Jacoby. He's a very nice person. But I'm happy I won. And yeah, I'm glad it wasn't as close. I was able to sort of relax a little bit towards the end, unlike last time. But oh man, our friendship is over, according to Jacoby. So I'm sad, but I'm happy that I get to move on and play whoever's next.
Yes, because I am stupid and I don't have the doc open, I forget who you're going to be playing the winner of. I don't remember. Oh, I think you're playing the
Coho and Rizzy.
Of Coho and Rizzy. So you'll either have the blue-haired boy or you'll have Dominic Rizzy. So out of those two, who would you guys rather face? Cody, what do you think?
Coho. Please bring Coho in here so we can just smack him around. Like, he runs this league, but he doesn't know enough to win a belt in this league. So I would love to smack him around. Also, I'd like to smack Rizzy around because I don't feel like Rizzy got lucky to win that belt. So either one. I'd like a triple threat because Coho sucks in multi-person matches. We have a Geektacular champion on this call right now, so he would just won a multi-tier match. So yeah, that would be awesome in my book. But yeah, I just feel bad for Jacoby but Jacoby needed a loss to make him take off the leather jacket and be the fun, carefree person because he gets too big, his head gets too big if he wins multiple matches. So we actually did him a favor. Now we get the fun Jacoby back. So you're welcome, Jacoby.
There you go. Fair enough.
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll leave it at that. Great job tonight. Congrats. I love you both dearly. Okay. We will bring in Mr. Jacoby, though, who I also love dearly. Very nice person, Mr. Jacoby. Jacoby, how are you feeling after that one?
Thank God. Oh, I didn't have to be. I was getting too big for my britches there. If I had gone what it was like 5-1, everyone would have been torched. I would have burned this whole place. It would have been bad. But so I'm glad. I'm back to normal. I'm calm. I'm resting at a nice commendable record, and I'm happy because I knew going into this match it's against Twohig, who's like a really good Fandom player. So I knew my odds were like 750 to like 1 or whatever the Star Wars quote is. So I was just gonna have fun, and I did because playing Twohig's fun, and I can't wait to play him again sometime in the future and probably lose there too.
The number 3 match, if that ever happens. Well, I'm pulling up the schedule right now. We will be getting you a match come post tournament time. I'm blind and I can't see. Oh, wait. So you are going to be playing the loser of Coho Rizzy. So that is who
Coho.
You will be.
Bring me Coho. Bring me Coho in here so I can smack him around a little bit. Please get Coho. I think is how I'm supposed to respond to playing Coho. But no, I think that'd be fun. Yeah, any one of them. Well, yeah, either one. I'm happy. It'd be a fun match.
And then it also sounds, I don't know if we've officially announced it, but it sounds like you're going to be coming up in teams here in the fall.
Yes, I am. I got a new partner. I've told, I think, a lot of people, but maybe some people don't know. So maybe it's a mystery. Maybe it's not at this point. So it's going to be, watch out. We're going to aim for the middle. So.
All right. Well, we will definitely see you back in teams and singles after the tournament. Like I said, you will be playing the loser of Rizzy Coho. That will be an excellent match as well. Okay, Caleb Coho.
I'm back.
You're back. Let's wrap this one up.
Yeah, a lot of people want a piece of me apparently, and I don't like being hit. So we'll see who beats me up first. But this was a great match. We'll see. We know 2 names now in our semifinals. We have both RJ and Twohig into the semis. We'll see now between the 2 of us who can also make it to the semifinals. 2 matches left coming up next week. But thank you guys so much for watching. This was really, really good. This was another great match. For everyone here, that has been Nick. That has been Jacoby. That has been Cody. That has been Tim. I am Caleb. This has been Fandom Fights. We'll see you guys next week with another great round 2 match.
See ya.